This is the Aldora devlog. Let us begin. Okay, so when it comes towards the game, I've been working on the main menu when it comes towards the game as a whole. So before you even come into this lovely little scene right here, into the actual game, I've been working on the main menu. So let's just load up this level. Now it's a blank level at the moment, there's like literally nothing, only the default stuff. I need to delete them to be honest, but that being said, it is the main menu widget. So what we're going to do is we're going to full screen mode and we're going to jump in towards it. This is the main menu. So when it comes towards all of that, I added the logo, I added a bit more textures towards all of the mountains and everything, just so it looks a bit more whole, and the main character type thing. So this, and I prefaced this on my screenshots and community page, and basically I posted it everywhere. I want your main character, his armor or her armor or whatever, and them, your literal sprite that you're playing in the game, the one you custom create, to be on the front screen. Why? I just think it would be cool. Like, you see your character and then you can just dive in. It's just, I don't know, it's like, it'd be cool to see that. Like, there's my character, let's just jump in. You've got like the Dragon Slayer set or something on, or what have you. I just think something simple like that would be quite cool, and it's very easy in order to do, especially as we've got our different types of buttons. So you've got your play game, you've got your character creation and your settings button. You've also got an exit button just down on the left, and simply put, let's just jump into them. So I did some rough mock-ups. This isn't the final UI obviously, because I need to apply stuff. However, you've got your main menu at the top. You can pick your window mode, full screen, display resolution, the frame rate in which you're actually playing at. So if you're struggling with your computer, then you can change your frame rate. Dialogue sound and the world sound, so change those if you so wish. Your post-processing, your anti-aliasing, texture quality and shadow quality. In this bottom here, I want to add a reset game part, so you can reset your game back to normal, so you can start afresh if you so wish. That will be on the settings part. And then we go into character creation. Well, character creation is pretty dead simple. It will bring up this, and then you can just change your character's face and all of that stuff, and then once you're actually done, we'll need a button for saving your character. Now if you don't save it, obviously it won't save this, so I've got to make a warning up for this button that if you're on this page then and you try to go back to the main menu, all of this won't be saved, and you need to save it first in order to do that. So you can switch through all your faces and all that stuff. Hair won't change at this moment in time. I haven't applied it, I just wanted to make sure one of them actually worked. But you can design your character that way. I figured that would be a pretty cool method in order to do everything. So currently you've got your head, hair, colour, and like your male and female body type if you want to pick those. Now, that being said, we can jump back, and what actually struck out to me on the game as a whole for today was the play game. So let's press play game to jump into the game, and you can see that it's lagging a little bit and everything's loading up quite slowly, just a tad. Well, theoretically I will need some form of loading screen, because that's just not appealing if you're just seeing assets loading in, because we're going to be adding a lot more to the continent and then it's going to take up processing time. So a loading screen by default for about, I don't know, like 5 seconds, or when the construction is complete of this zone, then it will remove that thing. I think that would be pretty cool, and it would just stop against any form of unnecessary lag. And another thing that I've actually sorted out for the game as a whole is music. I managed to get to speak to the guy that's doing my music, the ambience, came back with the product yesterday, and just need to finalize it, and then I can code it in as a bass. It sounds perfect, so to speak, towards the game as a whole, and just being able to shove it into the game would be awesome. So hopefully by the end of today I actually will have the proper document, one file, and then be able to have the ambience playing within the game. Now, that being said, when you jump into everything, I don't know what music will play here. It will either be the Arundir or ambience or combat or what have you. I will have some form of music playing at the front, but settings, generally speaking, I've made them on separate widgets, so when you're in the game, it will just display all of these settings within the game when you go into towards your escape button to play the game as well. I will add a few more different types of things because some of it's a little bit harder to read when it comes towards near the mountains, and I want that to be a bit more cleaner, but overall should be okay. Generally speaking, I wanted it really simple like everything else. And one last thing about the character creation, I want you to be able to have the ability to customize your character whenever you goddamn want. Not at the beginning of your playthrough. You can go back and say, actually I don't like this hair, and then just change it, save it, and go back. You can customize your character whenever you want. That's how I'm going to make it and how I'm going to do it. It just makes sense that you can change your character whenever you want for everything, and I just feel that would just be a nice little touch that can be done really easily with everything. So I'm just going to do it. Make sure that everything is playing through that way. So create a character whenever you want, character displays and all that stuff. It's just coding in the back end stuff for today and applying all of the other different types of things. I'll give you an update on this because this is character creation plus the main menu, and that's two major things that are getting done. Alongside that, I did get your feedback yesterday with one of the comments about how the logo is displayed. I'm not sure either, bud. Maybe a nice orange or something. I'm going to play around when I have some time today and try and see if anything can pop a little bit, but overall we'll see how it goes and go from there. All in all, for everything for today, that is everything. Have an awesome rest of your day, take it easy, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be soon.